How did your association with DM Records and Motherland come about?
So with DM Recordings, I played at Hoja. How many years ago was that now? Like 3 years ago. Wow, time goes. So I played at Hoja where Johnny and D Malice, they were heading up those nights with Pascal from Amsterdam. So I did one of the events in the summer there, and I've always been a fan of Johnny Miller and D Malice. I mean, a fan. And it was quite bizarre that they actually billed me for Hoja, but following from that, kept a strong relationship with them, and D Malice was kind of mentoring me at the time. Then when I went to Sunsea Beat, I spent a lot of time with Johnny, who started mentoring me from there. Since then we've just been great friends. They've been great mentors. I got signed to DM Recordings as their official DJ, so I do the podcast as well as label managing behind the scenes as well. Motherland's one of the resident DJs there. Johnny's also brought out the label, so I do label management for Motherland Music as well. It's a strong unit. I wouldn't dream to do it with any other people than them two, because they've got so much charisma and they're just jokers, aren't they? But their talent is second to none, and they're just humble with it as well, and that's what I like. I'm surrounded by humble, phenomenal producers. That's how it all came about.
Cool. I know Johnny's giving you a couple of lessons on the production.
Yeah. So Johnny is like some Ableton god at the moment. So he's literally teaching me how to lay the foundations of basic production. So watch this space.
Very. I shouldn't be calling you for some remixes.
Yeah, exactly. Give me anything, I'll edit it.
So you had a very good 2015. How has 2016 been going for you so far?
2015 was amazing for me. One of the years that definitely would say I'll never forget it. This year has been special in a more different way, and a more serious way, in terms of I've built stronger relationships with producers, record labels, and international links as well. Last year was heavily focused on London only, but this year has been outside of London and overseas. So I played in Croatia, as many people know, and that experience was, I go to sleep and I'm just like, did I really want to do that? But the people that I am talking to on a daily basis, it's amazing that I am touching base with these people, working with DM Recordings. We work quite closely with Offering Recordings, so I've been talking to Body, I've been talking to Rancido, I've just been touching base with people on SA, and I'd never ever thought I'd be talking to these individuals, simply because years ago it's Yours tunes I was pumping and basing what I do off of your music. Yeah. So this year I would say I've elevated in terms of taking a more serious approach to what I do, becoming a lot more passionate and grateful for what I do and who I work with. And I think the scene really has seen me as an artist rather than another London young DJ. I've grown massively as an artist, which I hope to continue to grow. So
Following on from that, what would you say your immediate goals are for the next 1 to 3 years?
My immediate goal for next year for sure is to bring out some music. Not going to say much on that at all, because I don't want to be one of those people that gas it like, drop something like next month. And then everyone will remind me as well. So I don't need that pressure at all. But my goal next year is to release my own music through the label. Continue with international gigs. Next year, hopefully, California, I'll be playing that. And I'm hoping to hit SA. I need to break into that market. Because that's where a lot of my fan base is coming from, especially on SoundCloud. Everyone that hits me up on SoundCloud is from South Africa. So I feel like I do need to go there and do my thing. And just keep growing, keep learning, invest more in what I do, and give it a lot more time. I know people are probably watching this like my family thinking, but that's all you do. But I don't give it as much time as I wish I could. So the next 2-3 years is just international gigs, bringing out music, pushing the label a lot more with D Malice, and just continue to grow as a DJ.
What's the best advice you've ever been given so far?
The best advice I've been given was quite early in my career, actually. When I got booked for pt2, I was mega nervous. It was so early in my career, and I was just thinking, oh, Seth, have you really just booked me for this? I'm not ready just yet. Because especially in my generation, pt2 was the big event going on in London. So when Seth did give me that call, and I was just like, I don't know if I can do it. And he was just like, look, at the end of the day, people do listen to your stuff online. They love you for what they hear on your mixes. So that should be no different from when you come and perform live. You take them on a journey in your mixes, so you do that when you're performing live in front of them. And since then, it definitely did change the way I perform in front of people. I don't differ it in any shape or form. And people are probably thinking, oh yeah, well, you can sometimes bore people if you're taking them on a journey. But for our sound and for what we do, as I said, the first 3 minutes sound the exact same way as the last 6 minutes. You're still going to be bubbling the same way through it. So I honestly showcase a journey in every time that I play. And that's credit due to Seth giving me such sound advice quite early on. And another piece of advice that changed the way I do what I do and how I approach each gig was from Osalande this year when I saw him out in Sunsea Beat. Before I was going to play at Vortex, I was actually with him, and he was actually due to play at Vortex before me. I was meant to take over from him, but he missed his flight and he couldn't perform. So I was so thankful. I was just like, I don't think I can do it after Osalande. But when I was speaking to him beforehand, and he was just saying that when you do perform in front of these people, make sure that you show your passion and you're authentic when you're behind those decks as well. And people probably thinking that is such simple advice, but for DJs, there is literally one button that can do wonders for you, can put a whole great performance on for you. And people do actually know whether you are really DJing, if that's generally you manipulating the music, or if it is that one button doing for you. I'm not going to say what that button is, but it does begin with S, to your research. And when Osalande did say that, I did think to myself, it was never an option anyway. I always make sure that whether or not I cock it up, at least I take it on the chin and learn from it. But sometimes when you do put yourself in front of such a big crowd, first international gig, sometimes the easier option is to press that one button. And he's just said, look, if you make a cock up, they're still going to love you for it because they know that you are genuinely doing what you are here to do. And the technicals will expose that as well. So for him to say be authentic about it and make sure your passion thrives from what you're doing, that was sound advice, especially from Osalande.
I'm going to ask you one last question before we wrap it up, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's a desert island this type question. So you are stranded on an island, you got your phone with you, but you literally got just enough juice on your battery to listen to one tune. What would that tune be?
I'll probably cry. I'm just kidding.
That's it to see.
That is a very, very hard question. But off the top of my head, the only song I can really think of is Common, It's Your World. This is the last track on his album, B, and it's probably like 10 minutes long or so, but it's an absolutely beautiful song. I've got one of my favourite singers in there, Bilal, and the end part of the song, it's a series of quotes and speeches from kids talking about what they want to be when they grow up. And that song really does hit home because it's hard to believe I am where I am.
Yeah.
And when I do listen to it, I remember me talking about what I want to be when I grow up, and I'm here today. And I think if I'm on a desert island, I do need to keep my dreams with me. It's the only thing that keeps me going at the end of the day. But that song, when I listen to it, it does remind me to keep on dreaming. What I wanted to be when I was younger, I am here today. What I want to be in the next 5 years is completely different. So it does remind you that there is always going to be that kid inside you that wants to be something else when you are older and when you keep on growing. And as a DJ, yes, I won't change as a DJ. I will still be playing music. I will be a DJ. Yeah. But what type of DJ would I be? I dream to be a bigger DJ. I dream to be an international DJ or a DJ producer. So yeah, that song is my one tune where I can say it brings me home. Yeah. It humbles me.
Yeah, cool. Well, any shout-outs that you want to say? Any shout-outs to anybody or drop any words to anyone?
So yeah, just follow DM Recordings. Follow our music. We're on Traxsource, Beatport, all those online goodness. We're there. So follow the label, support the music. Check out Motherland as well. Our events in London. We're also hitting Bedford for the first time. We're just hoping to grow next year. We're also doing a massive New Year's Eve party, so make sure you're there. Support Motherland Music as well, the label. Also do follow my brand that's behind me, Slaves to the Vibe. Charlie, who manages me, do follow her. See plugs wherever I'm playing, what I'm doing. And yeah, social media, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Instagram, for the kids, Snapchat.
Cool. Well, Kitty, thank you so much for coming down.
Thanks for having me.
I'm very, very pleased to finally got you in here and
thank you.
Had a chat. So there you have it. Very first interview for Movement Core House. Big shout going out to DJ Kitty Amor. Also got to send a shout going out to Kurt Soul for allowing us to use the studio. In the meantime, please feel free to jump onto movementcorehouse.com, have a look around, see what's good on there, leave any comments or stuff that you like. Check out the videos. Please do spread the word. Until then, J Groove signing out.